Hello, I'm Emily Barker. Well, the spotlight is on Sydney this week with miners from around the world meeting here. One of the big issues is the labour practices of global mining giant Rio Tinto and their involvement in the upcoming London Olympics. In the bunker to discuss this further is Réal and Manny from the United Steelworkers Union and Jirky from the International Metal Workers Federation. Réal, we'll start with you. What are the reasons for the lockout of the workers in Alma?
Well, the reason is because you got some workers working in Alma aluminium plant. There is a small town in Saguenay-Lac-Saint-Jean area in Quebec provinces in Canada. And those workers stand up and says enough is enough because they're facing Rio Tinto trying to cut the wage there. And example, when a worker has taken his retirement there and they want to replacing by our contractors, and to have a half of wage and no condition like they got presently. So why they stand up, the workers, they stand up because it says, this is enough. We don't ask more. What we ask is to keep what we got right now for the next generation. The next generation will be our children and neighbors' children, the children of the community. We want to keep what we got. And this company make a lot of millions of dollars, and they don't need that there to reduce the condition of the workers. They make profit. They make a lot of profit. So that's the reason. Like,
how are those workers coping, facing these sorts of conditions at the moment?
Why are they doing that?
Yeah.
Because these people, all the next generation is going to work on this plant. They are our own children. They are the children of the neighbors. They are the children of the community. So why did they have to go down their condition for a multinational company who make a lot of profit, and they don't need that there to be profitable because they make a lot of profit. They don't need that, Rio Tinto. They don't need that.
So Manny, why are you targeting Rio Tinto's involvement in the Olympics?
Well, you know, one of the reasons, and it's no secret to anybody, we have a corporate campaign against Rio Tinto throughout the world because of what they're doing to our brothers and sisters in Alma. You know, I represent the workers at Utah and Salt Lake City, which is the biggest mine that Rio Tinto has, and they produce a lot of copper and silver and gold. And they have been selected by the Olympic Committee to supply or provide the medals that are going to be used in the Olympics. We have had contact with Olympic candidates, athletes, that feel that this is not right. We have informed them where those medals are going to be coming from, and they're not happy. We would like and encourage the Olympic Committee to take another look and maybe even find another provider for those medals, because we consider those are going to be tarnished medals because we have people that are on the lookout, like the brother said, which is all they're doing is trying to protect their jobs, protect their communities. And we're talking about 3-4 generations of families that live there.
Yeah.
And subsequently, the campaign from Rio is, there ain't no secret about it. That's a way to get rid of the union. In 2-3 generations from now, there won't be a union if this continues and this is allowed by Rio Tinto to get away with it.
So Jirky, why is it so important for unions to join together to come up against such a huge company such as Rio Tinto?
Well, the mining unions that are gathering today here in Sydney, they know that if this happens today in Quebec, tomorrow it will happen in different parts of the world. There's absolutely no justification for a company that made an operating profit over $13 billion last year would replace good permanent jobs with subcontracted jobs that pay half the salary with no social benefits. So Rio Tinto must understand that it has also responsibility for the workers who have created these profits and for the communities where it's operating.
What are some of the other examples that demonstrate Rio Tinto's, I guess, poor corporate behaviour?
Well, unfortunately, Rio Tinto is really synonymous to bad human rights record, trade union rights violations, and environmental degradation in all parts of the world.
Thank you, gentlemen, for joining me. And of course, to get involved in this campaign, you can go to offthepodium.org. I'm Emily Barker. I'll see you next time in the bunker.